Yes, sir. So there was a game that happened over the weekend, which I thought was gonna be like the biggest shock ever, but apparently it's the next game we're gonna talk about. But this game was rough, man. 6-1, red card to Marshall. And the game starts off so impactful. You got a goal scored by Bruno, then Ndombele scores, I think, and then there's another goal, and everything breaks loose. 6-1. Is it time for Gunnar, Ole Gunnar, the manager? Is it time for him to go? What's going on this game? Explain it. What's going on?
Man, I told you, I tried to. My plan for this show was I was going to take a formation of Manchester United, and I was going to put the players in that they needed to run with, and I was going to fix them just like that. And I tried for 30 minutes, and I didn't get anywhere. This is bad, man. I've seen the internet. They want them to go five at the back. You think they have three center backs? You think they have three center backs? They don't even have two center backs.
Oh,
So
they,
why are you trying to go five at the back when you've got Lindelof? That's Lindelof is your best center back, and you spent 97 million on a center. It's bad, man. I think that Solskjaer should go, but I don't. A manager, you put Del Bosque and prime Ancelotti, prime Mourinho in this club, and they don't do it. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not the manager. He's not helping, but he's not the reason. This team is bad, man. This team is bad.
okay. The team is bad. That's correct. It's not the manager. I also agree that's correct. And the reason I don't think it's the manager is, have you seen their track record? They've tried some of the best. Louis Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho.
League, Champions League.
Exactly. Then they've tried people who don't have that great of a track record. David Moyes, Ole Gunnar, Solskjaer. Still, like, I don't know what you like. What do you do next? Like, you tried the best, you tried semi good, David Moyes, you tried newcomers. None of it is working out.
I mean, does Pochettino fix this team? Do you think?
Pochettino. Okay, here's the thing with Pochettino, and I don't know his record compared to Louis Van Gaal, David Moyes, but Pochettino his win record was pretty well. Tottenham, when he got their top four each year, no silverware.
Yeah.
But right now, I think Man U doesn't need to worry about silverware. You're trying to be top four, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Top four is almost silverware in this league. Like that's how at top four it feels like.
Exactly. Exactly. I
Shoot.
think they have to. I think Pochettino. Here's my claim. By the end of before the January transfer window starts, Pochettino there'll be a new manager. It'll be Pochettino. He's coming
Okay. That's bold. Okay. Shoot.
because what's up.
There. I'm thinking that transfer window could be interesting also. So I don't know. I'm thinking, do you give Ole one more chance, and that's his last window? You let him move some people out, move some people in, because Harry Maguire, I don't know what you do with that guy. You spent 97 million on him. You've got to play him, right? You
You
spent 20
know,
million on him to
you
bench him.
take him back to Greece, redo a trial, put him in jail, get your money back. I don't know, man. It's
But it's
something.
hard. You have to play that guy because right now you could sell that dude for 4 million max.
Max.
Nobody in the world wants him. My intramural team wouldn't start him. So what do? You've got to, I don't know, you got to play him to raise his value. Same as Pogba, man. I don't think the way that they're for sure with Ole, he's not it. Like
Nope.
they got to figure something out. They spent 124 million dollars on him. You got to figure something out. Do you try to move him in the winter, bring somebody else in? Do you try to move Maguire? You try to move De Gea, put Henderson in? Do
Think
you give
about this.
one more chance and you move everybody out? You try like a Hail Mary type thing or what?
Think about this. They spent $45 million on Van de Beek.
Yeah.
Van de Beek. They could have got Thomas Partey.
Shoot.
45 million.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would have helped out a lot. That brings Pogba up. That gives Bruno more freedom. Thomas can hold it down a little bit better than, like I call Fred, the off-brand Conte.
Yeah.
McTominay, too young.
Yeah.
Matic, too slow. Like, it's just, it's weird. It really is weird. And I think I think they have to put Pochettino in before so he can actually do the transfer window. But here's
Yeah.
the thing with Pochettino. This is why I think he's a good fit. Tottenham, before Jose got there, Daniel Levy for Tottenham, they never spent money.
They went to the
So,
Champions League with 0 transfer. The Champions League final was 0 transfers.
and that's the thing. Pochettino knows how to get a group of players. That's all he has, and he can get them going. But of
Yeah.
course, he had Harry Kane. That's 25 goals.
Right.
But I'm saying, I think if there's one manager you can trust who say, "Hey, we're only going to give you 80 million. Do what you want. That's all you have." He'll have a field day with that because
Yeah.
that's probably the most he ever got.
Right. And shoot, honestly, there's no other explanation for it. The Glazers and Woodward, there's got to be something going on, man. They don't have any money. That's the only explanation. They're out of money. And if they're going to act like that, they need to bring in a guy that builds teams around that. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. This is what I said a lot of the time in soccer. Don't act like something you're not, because that's how you get exposed the quickest. So if you're going to be like that, we have $0. Okay, you know the guy that can thrive with that. So go get him right now, tomorrow.
Exactly. And one thing I've been thinking about recently, I've been thinking about the Serie A, AC Milan, Inter Milan, late 90s, early 2000s. AC Milan was the most dominant. They was one of the most dominant teams, two back-to-back, not back-to-back, but they went to two Champions League, I think early 2000, 2005, or 2005, 2007, one of those.
6, so set. Oh yeah, around
Yeah,
there.
around there. And then had a Ballon d'Or winner, even
Yeah.
Kaká. But like, if you look at AC Milan, after that, you start to see them go down. Can't make Champions Leagues. Can't make Europa Leagues. Like I'm telling you, Manchester United and Barcelona, but Manchester United, they have to figure out what they have to do to not let that happen.
Yeah.
Because like, how does a team go from that good to beatable, no one's scared, managers are changing, can't get transfers? This is extremely weird, man.
Yeah. No. It's weird how many teams just go in this cycle with other clubs, you know. But man, that AC Milan team was legendary. I know that the Istanbul match happened, whatever, 3-0, but that team was unbeatable. A lot of people say there are old heads that talk about the greatest FIFA team of all time is that 2006,
Oh yeah,
2007 AC Milan team was disgusting. And
disgusting.
if you started watching the game in the last 10 years, you don't know anybody.
Yeah,
AC Milan you don't think they're anything. But that team's similar because they had Ancelotti won those Champions Leagues.
yep.
Like, man, he leaves, they fall apart. The board makes these weird transfers, and now nobody. Just like people now, if you started watching the game in the last 5 years, Manchester United has what, 2 FA Cups,
Maybe.
Europa League.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jose got the Europa League, so
No, I mean they gotta do something. You can just look up, like, just don't do what they did. You got to spend money. You've got to go get Jadon Sancho. It's over. Jadon Sancho will never play for Manchester United.
hey, don't say it yet. We'll talk about it. But yes, that was it. That was it. They missed it. Nobody. Now they're looking like you better go get Sarr from Watford. That's about the only thing you're gonna get right now.
Yep.
Tough
Yep.
stuff. All right, so we talked about that. Now it's time to move on into the match of the weekend, the shock of the weekend, the earthquake that I felt all the way in Arkansas. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 7.